Hello, I'm Steve Chapman from Victor Harbor Motor Company. We're the proud sponsor of this year's live streaming of the Victor Harbor Christmas Pageant. We're open over the Christmas period, so if you need a new or pre-owned vehicle, or if you need your car serviced, we're open for you. So enjoy the pageant.
Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to the Christmas Pageant in Victor Harbor for 2024. It's an absolute delight to be here and to see so many people. My name is Yvonne Kleinwig, and it's my pleasure to be able to compare the pageant again this evening. It's my 42nd year, and this year it's my pleasure to welcome my co-compere, Mike Willett. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Yvonne, and thanks very much for that very kind welcome. This is going to be a most incredible pageant this year. I must admit, we've probably got an advantage over some of you guys because we know what's coming up, and it's going to be good, Yvonne.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I can remember, because this is my it's actually my 43rd year, but the pageant was cancelled last year because the weather was inclement. But because it is my 42nd pageant, I can remember when the pageant in Victor Harbor was 6 floats long, and I thought, this is no good, we have to do something about this. And so I got onto the pageant committee and we organised the most amazing pageant. And I'm going to show you a photograph of the first pageant where we had the police greys, and this is actually my daughter leading the pageant in the feathers. This is Kristen, and the police greys back in the day. We don't have the police greys now, but we do have pipe bands and so many wonderful organisations participating in the pageant. So that first pageant year we had 42 floats, and this year we have 42 again. So I'm so proud of the community here and the way they have kept this pageant going.
I couldn't agree with you more, Yvonne. I think it's absolutely fantastic. You know, there are so many people that contribute to this pageant. It's not just the people that build the floats and bring the floats down through the streets for you. It's all the people in the background there as well, the organising committee, and of course we must pay a very, very special tribute to Rotary, because Rotary have been a very, very important part of this pageant this year.
Absolutely. Back in the day we just had a pageant committee, but now Rotary have taken it on for several years, and it's been wonderful to have that organisation, and I do thank them very much for doing that. And of course we have a wonderful lot of people down there. Hello everyone down there on the roadside.
Give us a wave, folks. Come on, give us a wave up here. Can you see us? Yeah, we can see you down there waving.
And
lovely to see you here.
I do hope that when Father Christmas comes by, I hear a whole lot of young voices saying, "Welcome, Father Christmas."
Well, he is what it's about, isn't he?
Absolutely.
I mean, Father Christmas, without Father Christmas, I guess the pageant would be just a lot of floats with different people on them. But Father Christmas always brings up the rear, and that is always the most important part of any pageant.
Yep. So, all you young people down there, can I hear you practice now saying, "Merry Christmas, Father Christmas"? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Merry
Christmas, Father Christmas.
That wasn't very loud. I think we have to do better than that. Let's try again. Are we ready? All you young people with wonderful voices. Merry Christmas, Father Christmas. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas, Father Christmas. That was better.
Yeah, that's better. I think there's a lot of things that we can be chatting about, but I know you're all sitting down there patiently waiting for these floats to come down, and I reckon they might be starting to. I can see people looking up and down the road right now. I think perhaps the very first ones could be on their way.
I can't see anybody yet, can you? No?
I can't see anybody, but I can see people looking up the road looking for them. What do you reckon, Yvonne? What are we going to be seeing first up, do you reckon?
I'm not really sure.
I reckon
I know.
it'll be the boys in blue. Should always the boys in blue first. Our local constabulary, who have been so magic around pageant time. I think they'll be the first one up.
You're probably right, Mike. And of course we do have the most wonderful evening. Look at the weather. It's just beautiful. Oh, I hear something. I hear the bagpipes. Here they come. Oh, it's so exciting. Here come the bagpipes now.
Well, there you go. I could have been wrong there. I think we've got the boys in blue probably not leading. It looks like a pipe band. Oh, look at those pipes. Look at the drums. Look at the kilts just swirling around there. What a beautiful sight this is. And a beautiful sound as well. Give them a big wave, folks, as they come through. Pipes and drums of the City of Anchorage band here. Give them a wave, folks. Hey, hi.
It's always wonderful to see and hear the pipes. And now we have our first float from the Victor Harbor Men's Shed. It's the Gingerbread Cottage. Look at this, Mike. It's just beautiful.
You know, the men's shed do a great job.
They certainly do.
What they've built here is just absolutely beautiful.
And this lovely gingerbread house with the reindeer and Santa's sleigh in front of it.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
And sparkly. Look at the lights on the vehicle as well.
What do you think, kids? Is this beautiful? A great men's shed. Oh, it looks like it's leaning over a little bit there. I think.
And now we have Waller's homewares and furniture. Now, they are bringing their magical Christmas collection of beautiful decorations, servingware, unique gift ideas in, and all sorts of things. Have a look at that. Absolutely beautiful Waller's vehicle.
What have we got
those wonderful characters
We've
on
got
the
a
back.
Grinch. We've got a Grinch up the front there.
Oh, we have got a Grinch. And look at these beautiful Waller's girls walking behind as well.
What have we got coming up next, Eva?
Well, I think we have the Victor Harbor Childcare and Education Centre.
There we go. Oh, I think that's nice to see. And of course, there's a big truck coming through now.
Oh, this is another Waller's
Oh, it's
truck.
another Waller's truck.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness.
And of course, we're sitting on the balcony of the Anchorage. So we are seeing these vehicles as they come by. Now, if you are way down the other end of the road and listening to our commentary, you won't even be able to see these things yet, but you'll know what's on the way.
That's
and
a
we've
beautiful,
just seen this
beautiful big truck from Waller's. My goodness me, that is really. We've got I can just see the next one coming
the
through.
Victor Harbor Childcare Centre are just coming along now. Victor Harbor Childcare and Education Centre. And their theme is Christmas in Australia. And you know, Christmas in Australia is rather different to Christmas in the Northern Hemisphere.
Oh, it's a lot different, and I remember both of them very well, Eva.
Yes, of course you do. I have never been to a Northern Hemisphere.
Oh, well, it's
Christmas.
a lot different. Hi, Victor Harbor Childcare and Education Centre. Lovely to have you in the
staff
pageant.
And their families.
Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful?
Gorgeous? Yes,
Absolutely beautiful.
And look at the bubbles flowing around the place. I think there must be people with bubble blowers.
Yeah.
With bubbles floating through the air down here.
I wish one could come up here, but always love bursting bubbles, you know. Oh, there goes one right past there.
I think this must still be the the Christmas in Australia people coming through now. Yes, here they are. Lots and lots of parents.
Lots of carers.
Parents with their beautiful children.
Oh yes, they're very, very careful there. Notice a lot of them have got the rings around, which is a big safety thing, of course.
How
And the
lovely.
penguins, see the penguin there? He's got his own little rubber ring.
And what a lovely view we have from the Anchorage balcony.
We certainly do. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, now I can see some lollies going out there.
What can you see?
I can see lollies being tossed out there.
Ah.
Oh dear, I should perhaps ask them to toss a couple up here.
They'd have to do a big toss. Now, you know, I can see coming along the road something you know all about, which is the Victor Harbor Horse Tram Authority.
The horse tram. As that's coming along, I'd just like to let you know that today's live streaming of the Victor Harbor Christmas Pageant is made possible by our sponsors, the Victor Harbor Motor Company. We thank them for their wonderful support of this great community event. And as you say, Yvonne, here comes the horse tram float. My goodness me. I can see that it's, oh, look at that horse tram float. Now, this is a very, very special thing for Victor Harbor. Very, very special. We've got some beautiful little horses being ridden there, and I guess they're all the girls that work out in the... Oh, just having a bit of a gallop down there now.
Oh, give them a cheer,
Beautiful.
everybody.
Well done, guys. That's probably a lot of the girls that work up at the horse tram place, up off of the bypass road there. If you haven't been there, you should go along and have a look because it's a beautiful experience. What have we got coming up here?
Well, I
Yvonne?
see we have the Creative Ground Studio. Now, this is a dance school, and they're doing a dance performance to Christmas music, performed by young, talented dancers from the South Coast. Now, their young dancers are dressed as snowflakes, which reflects each individual beauty and uniqueness in the same way that no snowflake is alike. They celebrate individuality and community at Creative Ground Studio. And look, they're having such a wonderful time.
Oh, isn't it lovely to see kids getting involved in something like this, because it really is important. It really is very important.
Dance is really good for young people. I know, I ran a ballet school for years and years, and it's a wonderful experience.
It's a great experience, it really is.
Now,
We're getting along a little
Fluria
bit here.
Cancer Support Centre.
What have we got coming up here? We've got, oh my goodness
The
me.
Fluria
This
Cancer
is
Support.
a very, very special float, and it's something that I think everybody should be thinking about.
And I see that they have butterflies on the side of their vehicle. Butterflies, which very much means the Cancer Support Centre. And I know what wonderful work they do from experience. Now, here we have Investigator College coming up. In the distance, I can see them coming, and they have the Toy Factory float. They're gradually coming into view now. Wow, look at these children. So we have lots of children, about 50 children walking along, all dressed up in Christmas dresses and Christmas suits, and a beautiful vehicle, the Toy Factory. There's the float coming past now with the toys on.
Investigator College, of course, one of our great educational institutions here around the Victor Harbor region.
Yes.
And I think they, oh, look at these guys. Don't they look fabulous?
Aren't they beautiful? Give these lovely children a big clap as they go past, so that they know how much you appreciate seeing them.
And I can just see across the other side there, our Deputy Mayor actually walking past. And hi there, Deputy Mayor, it's lovely to see you out and about.
Now we have Bunnings. Bunnings Victor Harbor with the Bunnings Christmas train.
Well, Bunnings, of course, they're probably very closely associated with the men's shed.
Look at that Christmas train, and look at those presents. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't you love to have one of those presents piled up there?
I think they might be getting ready for some of the Bunnings staff. Hi there to Bunnings, lovely to see you. The Bunnings Express is on its way through. What a great organisation.
Now, coming up next, we have the Victor Harbor National Trust and Museum. Now, I think you know a bit about this, is that right?
Well, I actually get involved with the National Trust Museum there quite regularly. I visit, and I think it is an organisation that needs a lot of support, and because they do a fabulous job, and they have the most incredible museum here in Victor Harbor. It is one that you should get along and visit if you haven't, because it's got so much history about our region. Oh, look at that beautiful car.
Well, have a look. It's a gorgeous vintage 1935 Hillman Doctor's Coupe. It's driven by the owner, Gerald Uphill, and the passenger is Louis, his grandson.
I think there's something coming up that we've heard before.
Oh, I think you know all about this.
Well, it's quite possible. Here we go. Happy FM 90.1. Nice to see you here, folks. Towing our little caravan along there that is used a lot for outside broadcasts. And it's lovely to see you guys here. And what have we got coming up there? Well,
then we've got we have the Metropolitan Fire Service, as you can hear.
As you can hear, and with the lights flashing, my goodness me, the MFS, what a great bunch of, I tell you, where would we be without them? There we go, now we know what they're all about. South Australian Metropolitan Fire Service. Thanks, guys. You do a fabulous job, and we love having you in the pageant.
Following right behind them, we have Luminous Dance, which is another dance school in Victor Harbor. And these children are kids' Christmas tunes children. And look, they're so happy dancing along there. Behind the fire, I hope it doesn't deafen them with with those sirens going.
It's a little bit difficult. Oh, there we go again. I want one of those in my car, Yvonne.
Now, this has been followed by the Wildcat Celtics Basketball Club. Now, this is a Chevy ute with children in the tray throwing out candy canes, and the club mascot and members walking with mini hoop or wheels for people to try to shoot hoops.
Whoa, look at there. There's the Wildcat mascot in the back of the ute.
And of course,
hi there, guys. Hi there, Wildcats. Nice to see you.
It's a pretty good mascot, isn't it?
Oh, it's a beauty. It's a beauty.
And again, it's wonderful to see young people involved in playing basketball. It's a wonderful sport.
Just love to see kids involved in sport, you know, and
yes.
Basketball is one. Yes. As you can see, we've got boys, we've got girls.
Yes.
They're all having a wonderful
sport
time.
And dance, all so good. Now we have the Victor Harbor Goolwa Sea Rescue Squadron. They have 2 boats and tow vehicles decorated in Christmas themes, and they have made a note here that in the event of an emergency at sea, we will have to remove one or both vessels from the pageant. But fortunately, we don't have a rescue, and we are so privileged to have them in the pageant. These are all volunteers, and we are blessed to have them. I know from first-hand experience in past years the rescues that they have done.
Well,
I've known people to be rescued by them.
I tell you what, Yvonne, I've interviewed a couple of the guys on the radio from this organisation, and it is such an important part of our coastal scene.
Absolutely.
It's so important.
And look at those boats. I mean, really, they are so well equipped.
Look at those two outboards on the back of that one, 200.
Fantastic.
Wow, they're big. They're big.
Now, the Victor Harbor and Port Elliot Lions Club. Jungle Book characters from the Jungle Plus Music. Jungle Book Plus Music. And it says here that they may have a lion's hearing dog in the hearing dog car. So I wonder if they do.
Well, I think there's every possibility. There's the lions. My goodness, they look a bit fearsome. The Jungle Book characters, great. And a lot of people there supporting them, of course. Here comes the lion's hearing dog.
Dogs.
Here he is.
The hearing dogs are fantastic. They're such a great help. Now the Country Fire Service. And again, a volunteer organisation that we are so privileged to have available to us.
You know, it's just one of those organisations, isn't it, that can always do with more people.
I remember when my husband Rick Kleinig was in the Country Fire Service,
Yep.
and a siren would go off in the middle of the night, and suddenly he'd be gone, and I would spend the rest of the night hoping he came back home unharmed.
I know what you mean, Eva. My son is actually part of the CFS up around the forest area, and I know what it's like.
And it's the Hindmarsh Valley unit, and that's the one that Rick was
He was part of that. There we go. Hindmarsh Valley CFS there. Thanks, guys. Another wonderful job done by a wonderful bunch of volunteers.
Here's the Pistons Basketball Club. Again, a terrific organisation for young people. And the basketball club members are walking behind a banner with lollies to hand out. Oh my goodness. Yes, here we go.
Well done, Pistons. You're a great bunch there. Lovely to see more kids involved in sport once again. I think we've got something a bit bigger coming along right now.
Now, the Mobo Group is Mobo Group Victor Harbor Employment Services. They deliver disability employment programs with support from the Australian Government and enable people with disabilities and their families to be the best they can be.
Look at all those beautiful Christmas trees they've got on the back there. That's really a lovely, lovely float. Nice to see you guys out, and thanks very much for being part of our community.
Here they are going past us now. Hello.
South Coast State Emergency Service. I think they're just coming up pretty much next.
I think we've got the Victor Harbor National Trust and Museum next.
Oh, goodness me, I'm turning my pages too quickly. No, here we go.
We do have a state emergency service.
We do. They're an absolutely wonderful organisation. Another SES. I tell you what, these guys are all volunteers. In fact, I guess probably the majority of people in this pageant today are volunteering in some way or other.
Yes, indeed. And here we have the South Coast Emergency Service rescue vehicle. And I have to say, during a terrific storm that we had a few months ago in Victor Harbor, when the water came pouring down through my roof and through my ceiling into my passage, the SES arrived to help me out, and I was so grateful.
I can imagine you would be. I mean, that's the sort of thing that they do, and they do it willingly, happily.
Now we have a bit of a gap. Oh no, I can see another
There's
float
something
approaching.
coming along, but before we do, I'd just like to mention that today's live streaming of the Christmas pageant wouldn't be possible without the generous support of our sponsor, the Victor Harbor Motor Company. If you need your car service for the holiday season, give them a call, and we thank them for their support because they're a wonderful organisation. What's coming up, Yvonne?
Well, I've got Happy FM again. That sounds a bit strange.
I think you might have missed one. Looks like
This is My Care Solution.
Yes.
Now, My Care Solution are a wonderful organisation who bring care and assistance to people in their homes. So people are enabled to live in their own homes even though they are in need of care. And these are in-home care providers enabling people to live independently in the comfort of their own home. And they will help with anything that is needed and even give 24-hour-a-day assistance.
And that is very important for a lot of people.
I know from
in our
experience
region.
with my husband that they are absolutely wonderful, and without them it would have been... I was able to care for him at home until he died, and they were there helping me every day, night and day.
Looks
My
like a
Care
float with a
Solution.
lot of kids coming up here. Even
Port
I
Elliot
can see.
Surf Life Saving Club.
Yes.
These
Now,
are
how
the nippers.
important is this?
These
How
are the nippers. Now, my kids grew up in the nippers. I can remember, I think I used to say my son should just take his bed and stay at Port Elliot Surf Life Saving Club. He was a nipper, and then he went on to become a surf lifesaver, and this is where it all begins.
It is. And they are wonderful. The Port Elliot Surf Life Saving Club,
Yes.
of course, they encourage so many people to get involved.
And it's a family club.
And it is.
Yes.
Wonderful organisation.
And now we have Rotary Victor Harbor with a mini carousel on the back with music. Listen.
Look at that.
is beautiful.
How clever is that? That is. Well done, Rotary, and thank you very much for your support of the pageant and your organisation. What have we got coming up here? Wow.
Victor Harbor Dragons.
The dragon
boats. Oh, look. I've often thought I would love to row in a dragon boat. Well done. Look at these are the people who have a wonderful time in dragon boating.
They do. I've seen them often down on the lakes.
On the lakes,
They
that's
get
right.
down there, and as the lady sits at the back with the drum beating
Yes,
the time out,
yes.
it's a wonderful experience. Well done, girls. And I believe you do go into competitions in various parts of the country as well.
Yes.
So there we go. The Victor
What have we
Harbor
got
Dragon
here?
Boats. We've still got lots of bubbles happening down here. Oh, who have we got here? Who have we got here?
I think this must be a bit out of... Oh, it's Thomas the Tank Engine. Now, this is Victor Harbor Rotary with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Hi, Thomas. One of my favourite trains. I'm a train person, you see. And I do love watching the trains. And Thomas, of course, is very special for so many people.
Now, this is another home care organisation, the St Louis Home Care, which provide support to live at home for longer. And their social support program is guided by what you enjoy. We offer community and lifestyle activities to support you to be healthy, active and social, is what they have told me.
Well, St Louis, you're very, very welcome here in the Victor Harbor Pageant this year, 2024. And I'll tell you what, it's great to have these organisations around our region.
Here come the National Parks and Wildlife Service. I
very,
have
very
no
important
idea
part.
what they're happening, but I know that the fire truck and the local rangers and ranger families are involved. So as they go past, we will see. Oh, there they are.
Hey, Park Rangers.
Hi.
Lovely to have you here from Deep Creek. It's nice to see you and very, very welcome into our pageant this year.
Tracy's Art Club.
Now that's an interesting.
Tracy's Art Club
Yeah.
is a local art school that teaches kids to express through creativity. And they'll be displaying their painted skateboards. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's really something,
Isn't
isn't
that
it?
terrific? What a good idea. And look at the bubbles floating around them.
Oh, it's lovely to see.
Oh, they're beautiful. Their skateboards are just beautiful works of art.
One of the things I think that's impressing me even, is we've got a little bit of a break here at the moment, but I think the number of kids that are involved in the pageant, as always,
Yes.
always lovely to see the kids having a great time and actually getting involved.
Yes. And you know, approaching us now is Riding for the Disabled. Now, their float is themed around the outlook that all our riders are superheroes for overcoming the challenges in their life, and that our volunteers are superheroes for all the effort they put in so our riders can ride each week.
Again, another
Beautiful.
organisation.
Riding for the Disabled. They've got a miniature pony with his trainer, Molly Quast, leading, and a banner and decorated youth and lots of walkers, and my goodness.
HMVC,
Historic
the Historic
Motor
Vehicle Club.
Now, here we have a 1937 cream Rio utility owned by Kip Newbold, a 1952 black Singer 4AD Roadster owned by Deirdre Solly, a 1971 red MGB, the owner is Ian Moulds, and a 1965 red Triumph TR4 owned by Wayne Forms. I can remember riding in a red Triumph when I was 18 or 19 years old.
I won't ask you anymore,
who had a red Triumph.
I shall ask you no more. Triumphs.
My mother used to roll her eyes when he rocked up at the gate in the red Triumph.
I can imagine. I was going to say in those days, not that long ago even.
Oh,
actually.
good heavens. It's a long time ago. I'm 84 now,
Oh,
darlings.
no. You're a mere 24, I can tell. But it's a beautiful experience to be able to get out and be part of that historic.
Yes.
I know the Historic Motor Vehicle Club, I've got a lot of friends in there, and they certainly enjoy what they're doing.
Yes.
They do a great job.
Well, I think it's fantastic that they keep those vehicles
Oh, yeah.
so that we can see them. I mean, how privileged are we to be able to see them? Now, there's a big gap.
And we should be getting
Very big
a
gap.
bit of music coming along
Well, I
soon,
believe
I
the
think.
South Australian Pipes and Drums are on the way, but I can't see them just yet.
No,
But I will say at this point, do remember that after the pageant tonight, there will be carols by the sea down on the lawns, just along from the Anchorage. So do go and attend Carols by the Sea. Lovely opportunity, beautiful weather, it's not cold, there's no wind, and you will really love the opportunity to join in. And I must go over and join in as well afterwards. I'm looking forward to it.
I think we should do, Eva. I think it's going to be a wonderful evening. And, well, what better place could it be than Warland Reserve?
Well, actually, they're not on Warland
Oh,
Reserve. They're just across the road here.
Oh, are we
Or
having
across-
down
just
in
across-
Soldiers?
Yes,
Ah,
in the Soldiers
right.
Memorial Gardens. Used to be Warland Reserve, but now that we have the pageant on the seafront
Oh,
here,
okay.
they have the carols down here as well.
I think I
Now,
can hear the pipes and drums.
I can hear the South Australian Pipes and Drums, so I will stop talking and let you hear them approach.
Well, the South Australian Pipes and Drums, here we go. Marching band playing a medley of Christmas carols. Let's just listen, folks. And those beautiful kilts, isn't that just a sight to behold? Give them a big wave, folks. Give them a big cheer.
Right behind them we have the Victor Harbor Girl Guides. Another fantastic organisation for young girls. And they're walking with banners and decorated with Christmas cheer using bubble wands. That's where the bubbles are coming from. Now, Encounter Bay Community Centre.
Merry Christmas, guys. Nice banner.
A decorated bus that delivers handmade wooden toys all over Victor Harbor, bringing joy with community involvement. Again, community. Thank you. So lovely to see you.
Once again, and a lot of volunteers involved down there at the community centre, and they do a fabulous job.
Now we have the Fortuna House of Performing Arts, and they are featuring Snow White and a Holly Jolly Christmas. Here they come, lovely red ute with beautiful girls on the back and lots of gorgeous dancing girls behind, girls and boys, in the Fortuna House of Performing Arts.
I love the white Christmas tree there. I'm a great fan of white trees there. That's beautiful. Well done, kids. It's a great, oh, look at this dancing going on.
And can you see that lovely man in the beard with a big thing on his back? He's got music on his back. He's providing music for the girls to dance.
Oh,
isn't that terrific?
That's so clever. So clever.
So we really need to acknowledge him and thank him.
Absolutely.
And now, here we have the true message of Christmas. The combined churches of Victor Harbor, hosted by the Anglican Parish of the South Coast, the Anglican Diocese of the Murray. And they show us the Nativity, the Holy Family, angel violinist and young children on the float. We have angels and drummer boys, wise men and shepherds walking and dancing. And this is the true message of Christmas.
Certainly is, Yvonne, and how beautifully portrayed is that.
Representing the traditional reason for Christmas itself.
That's what it's about.
And look at these beautiful angels in their white dresses.
Beautiful costumes.
Thank you so much for presenting the traditional reason for Christmas itself, because sometimes we can just get lost in all the carry-on.
I think we do.
And we need to remember what it's really about. Now we have the Salvation Army of Victor Harbor with Santa's sleigh with presents. Oh, look at this, Santa's sleigh. Not Santa, but Santa's sleigh.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh.
Hi everybody down there, you're doing a wonderful, wonderful job there. Sally Ann doing a beautiful job.
I think we still have the Nativity at the moment.
Oh, we still? Oh, my goodness me.
Yes, we have.
That's a big one.
Yes. And this is terrific to see all these people involved.
Look at them all.
Isn't it wonderful? And look at the animal, the sheep on the lead. Look, and the angels, and the shepherds, and the babies.
Goodness me, how many people are involved in this?
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's absolutely fantastic.
Even we have shepherds on BMX bikes. Look. Oh, that is so
that's
cute.
getting modern, isn't it? That's getting modern.
I like that. Shepherds on BMX bikes with a lollipop in their mouths.
I just wanted to have a look and see whether they told us how many people were actually involved in that. And approximately 50 people just on that one display.
I think there was more than that.
How wonderful is that? Now we've got...
now we have Santa's sleigh. Santa's sleigh with presents on it.
And look at the reindeer. Reindeer on the roof of the car there.
Yes.
How beautiful.
No Santa Claus yet, but there's his sleigh.
Oh, we haven't seen him yet, but his sleigh is coming along.
Must be coming, because there's a sleigh full of presents.
Donations, folks, don't forget the Salvation Army do such a wonderful job, and it's always good to have a couple of donations.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're fantastic. And we have the Steam Ranger Heritage Railway.
Well, Steam Ranger, of course, is a huge integral part of our local community. And
We have a ute with a trailer.
oh, look at
Oh, look at this. Wow. You
Well-
probably know more about these vehicles
Well,
than
I'm
I
just
do.
having a look at that, and I'm thinking that's probably to clear the tracks when there's yeah, we've got some great things there. And here comes another
And
Steam
another
Ranger.
Steam Ranger.
Oh, look at them! There's 3 utes coming up there, and I think there might be still more to come yet.
And of course, so many people love being on the Steam Ranger.
Oh, now here's a very important part of Steam Ranger coming up. On the back of this ute that's just coming up, outside of the Anchorage right now, is one that
Well, at the
shows
moment, we've still
the
got
crossing.
a railway crossing.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've got a railway crossing, and it says stop on the red sign and stop when you see that crossing. That is so important. We don't want any more nasty bits happening. So there you go, folks. That's very, very important.
And Steam Ranger's still coming through with a truck.
Well, this is the one that they use to move some of the rails around. It's got a big crane on the front there.
And
If
of
they need
course-
to replace rails along the track,
Yes.
this particular vehicle will take them along and we'll be able to just drop them off.
And as they go past you, you will be able to hear the level crossing bell, which you must always be very aware of. And now we have Victor Harbor Primary School. This is Victor Harbor Primary School's 150th year. And they have got a giant playground rocker on a trailer with lots of children and teachers walking alongside. Look at this. Oh, isn't that beautiful? A playground rocker. Oh, wow. Look at these dear little girls on there. Reminds me of Nipper and Nimble.
Oh, love that. That's a big rocking horse there. Oh, what great fun these kids are having here today.
Aren't they just? And they're all so happy to be involved in the pageant.
Oh,
All
absolutely.
from the Victor Harbor Primary
I
School.
love the little bonnets that they've got on there. Aren't they just gorgeous?
They certainly are. I think they had them for the 150 years celebration.
I think that's what it would be, yeah. 150 years.
Yep.
Wow, that's
Oh,
even before
look,
my time.
Look, we've got a snowman. This is the Rotary Club of Encounter Bay. And a snowman. He is gorgeous. Have a look at him.
Oh, look at that. He's got a carrot in his nose.
Delightful.
All snowmen seem to have carrots in their noses, don't they? I suppose that's probably for the reindeer that
Yes.
come around.
And now we have Olive and Mickey and Minnie Mouse and the Grinch walking along with Disney music. And I'm not sure who this represents, but I can see that the contact person is Christine Williams. Oh, look
Christy
at
Williams,
those.
you've done a lovely job there. It's lovely to see this
Oh, yeah,
gorgeous
Olive
float.
and Mickey Mouse.
Another
And
snowman.
look,
Oh,
look
who's
what's
coming now?
Here he is.
Here's the man himself.
The Rotary Club of Victor Harbor bringing Father Christmas on his sleigh with reindeers. Now, are you all going to sing out Merry Christmas, Father Christmas?
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Father Christmas. Come on, kids. Everybody.
Oh, give him a big wave. He's here, he's here.
He's here. There's the man. There's the one and only Father Christmas.
This is so exciting. We now know it's all happening. Father Christmas has arrived. Now he's just gone past the Anchorage, so of course you're all waiting further down the road, but it's something to really look forward to.
Well, Yvonne, they've passed us by.
It's been a wonderful pageant, hasn't it?
Hasn't it just
I
been
have
the
enjoyed
very,
it
very best?
immensely.
And don't forget, of course, the carols. And I think it's time for us just to give it a little bit of a wrap up.
Yes.
And we'll turn you around so that you can get into your camera there, because this is very, very special. Yvonne, as you know, has been doing the commentary for more than years than
43.
43 years, and I know she just loves doing what she's doing. But it's time for us probably to say thank you very much to everybody that's been involved, especially to Yvonne for doing such a great commentary, as always. Have you enjoyed it, Yvonne?
Of course, and it's really been my pleasure, because way back in the day, 1,000 years ago, I was an on-camera presenter with Channel 7, and I also worked for the ABC in radio. Now that was so long ago that nobody will remember, but the thing is, I can now still use those skills and that training to assist in community activities in Victor Harbor. So it really is a privilege to be able to do that, and I do thank you all for being here this evening to enjoy this wonderful opportunity, a wonderful pageant for 2024. And I invite you now to go across the road for Carols by the Sea. I'm sure you're going to have a wonderful evening.
I think it's going to be a wonderful evening, and we've certainly got to get down there. I'm just looking at all the people moving along there down towards where the carols are.
Yes.
And I would like to thank everybody for turning out tonight. It's just been a beautiful evening, and thanks to Steve Adams for doing a wonderful, wonderful job there, doing the most magnificent live streaming of the pageant this year, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. So until next time, it's from me, it's goodbye, and from Yvonne.
Well, I'm going to thank Steve as well, because he had to put up with us doing what we had to do over here without making too much noise and messing up his efforts. And I think we've all worked together very well. Steve, thank you for all the help you gave us, and for directing us, and for everyone watching this evening. We wish you the most wonderful year ahead. Have a lovely Christmas, a peaceful Christmas, stay safe, and have a wonderful 2025.
We certainly will. We certainly will. It would be remiss of me as well if I didn't say thanks also to 90.1 Happy FM for allowing this to be live streamed through their programming, and I'm sure people will appreciate what has been done by everybody involved. Thanks, folks, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.
Thank you.